Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear. We didn't think about it for many decades.
La pace sia con tutti voi.
They say that young man, Sewell Setzer, took his own life back in February after an obsessive relationship with an AI chatbot.
Here's what I want. We have nothing to do with Epstein. The Democrats do. All of his friends were Democrats.
Whoa, hey. Before you click off, dislike, like the video, comment, or think anything, let's start with definitions. According to Merriam-Webster, journalism is the collection and editing of news for presentation through the media. That's it. No shouting, no opinion panels yelling over each other, no dramatic music telling you how to feel. And yet, somehow, journalism has become the loudest thing in America. Yeah, that was this year. And if watching the previous montage made you feel confused, exhausted, angry, numb, or quietly concerned, congratulations, you're paying attention, and that's where journalism starts. Today, in 2026, I come before you because we're living through genuinely unprecedented times. America is approaching 250 years old, which means we're not just watching the news, we're watching history argue with itself in real time. And most of the time, nobody slows down long enough to explain what's actually happening. They just react faster. So, welcome to The Common Thread. Now, to those of you who are coming from my other channel, Kenobi Edits, I'm not editing on this channel. Well, I guess I am, but I'm not making short-form edit-based content. But this channel, The Common Thread, is run by a teenager, which immediately tells you two important things. One, I'm closer to the future than most people you see on TV. And two, I am, unfortunately, a human being. I guess. So I guess that means that I have bias. And that also means that you have bias. Everyone you have ever watched, ever met, anyone you have ever learned from has bias. Even the people who swear that they do not have bias. So, the goal here is not to pretend that bias does not exist. That's kind of impossible. The goal here is to acknowledge it, check it, and not let it replace the facts. And there's something I want to admit. We're all kind of figuring this human thing out as we go. So yeah, sometimes people mess up, get it wrong, overreact, or act ridiculous. Even I do too. So, let's cut each other some slack, because this is our first time being human beings, and honestly, none of us have a manual. So, the common thread exists to do what journalism is supposed to do. Explain what happened, why it happened, show where it came from historically, and help us understand why some people see it differently. Because underneath every headline, every argument, every viral clip, there's a common thread connecting us all. History, culture, fear, hope, and power. And people trying to make the sense of the country they live in. We're consistently told that America is more divided than ever. Maybe. But in the 21st century, we're also more informed than ever. We just don't know what to do with all this information coming to us with our fingertips. Understanding our place in this moment really does matter. Every generation inherits an unfinished version of America. Gen Z inherited it, the millennials inherited it, Gen X inherited it, the baby boomers inherited it. And whether you love this country, criticize it, question it, or all three, it's the system we're all living inside together. Now, let's get something straight. Unity doesn't mean agreement. It doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. It means recognizing that this experiment, which is the American experiment, only works if we understand each other enough to stay in the same room. This channel isn't here to tell you what to think. It is here to slow things down, add context, and remind us that history did not start this morning. Now, some logistics. The common thread will drop every Sunday. Each week we'll take one issue, something in the news, something important, something from history, something people are arguing about, and actually break it down without screaming, fear-mongering, or pretending the answers are simple. If you're tired of being talked at, being overwhelmed by the noise, if you want context instead of chaos, well, yeah, you're probably in the right place, guys. This is the common thread. Facts over noise, context over outrage, and journalism done as it should be. I will see you on the very first episode of The Common Thread on January 10th, 2026. Thank you very much. I'm signing off.